Good morning, and welcome to another morning meditation and motivation. Let's begin by closing our eyes, sitting up straight, and taking a few deep breaths in through our nose. Slowly exhaling through our mouth. One more time, take a deep breath in through your nose. Slowly exhale through your mouth. One last time, take a deep breath in through your nose. Slowly exhale through your mouth. This morning, I want to begin with a simple question. When was the last time you gave yourself credit for something that no one else knew was hard for you? Not the accomplishment everyone applauded, not the promotion, not the degree, not the milestone you posted about on Instagram or Facebook or Threads. I'm talking about the decision you made quietly, the boundary you finally established, the appointment you finally scheduled, the conversation you finally had, the situation you finally walked away from, the morning you got up when staying in bed would have been easier. Sometimes the greatest victories in our lives do not look heroic to anybody else, but you know what it took for you to get here. And maybe we need to spend a few moments today honoring that. See, life does not always present us with a good choice and a bad choice. Sometimes we have to choose between two difficult things. Sometimes staying is hard and leaving is hard. Speaking up is hard and remaining silent is hard. Holding on is hard and letting go is hard. The question then becomes, which hard moves me toward the person I am trying to become? Maturity is learning that the easiest decisions today can create the hardest consequences tomorrow. So perhaps courage is not choosing what feels comfortable. Courage is choosing what aligns with who we are becoming. There are decisions you may be facing right now where you already know what needs to happen. The difficulty is not knowing. The difficulty is accepting what knowing requires of you. And that brings us to health, because we cannot continue making decisions that preserve everything around us while destroying something within us. Health requires attention. Our bodies speak, our emotions speak, our exhaustion speaks, our frustration speaks, our anxiety speaks, even our silence speaks. Sometimes what we call pushing through or praying our way through or pressing our way through is actually ignoring ourselves. There comes a moment when strength has to be redefined. Strength is not simply how much you can carry. Strength is also knowing what you should no longer be carrying. Taking care of yourself is not something you earn after taking care of everyone else. Your health matters while you are building. Your health matters while you are leading, while you are helping, while you are becoming. And sometimes health and healing require conversations. There are things that cannot be repaired through avoidance. Some conversations are uncomfortable precisely because something important is on the other side of them. Healing conversations do not require us to attack. They require us to tell the truth. That may sound like I need you to understand how that affected me, or I should have handled that differently, or I owe you an apology, or I forgive you, but something has changed, or I love you, but this boundary is necessary, or I don't want us to continue pretending that everything is okay. See, those sentences require courage, because a healing conversation is not about winning. It's about creating enough honesty for something healthier to emerge. And sometimes the healing conversation we most desperately need is the one we have to have with ourselves. That's why reflection matters. There's a difference between reflection and rumination. See, rumination asks, why did I do that? How could I have been so stupid? Why do I keep making the same mistakes? Why can't I ever get it right? But healthy reflection asks, what happened? What did I learn? What would I do differently? What deserves to come with me from this experience? And what needs to stay here? Reflection should produce wisdom, not punishment. You do not have to keep prosecuting yourself or an earlier version of yourself using information you only possess because you survived the experience. You know better now. You're not that person anymore. So learn, adjust, grow, and move forward. But before we finish this morning, there's one more thing I want us to do. I want us to celebrate the hero within you. And when I say hero, I don't mean somebody who never struggled. No, heroes struggle. Heroes get tired. Heroes become afraid and make mistakes. And heroes sometimes wonder whether they have enough for what comes next. But here's what heroes do. Heroes decide that they're still going to show up. Think about everything you've survived that once made you wonder whether you would make it at all. Think about the decisions you made without knowing exactly how everything would work out. Think about the conversations you survived, the losses you absorbed, the lessons you learned. Think about how many versions of yourself had to grow or change or heal or forgive, release, begin again, start over, and keep moving for this version of you to exist. How many layers of skin had to be removed? We spend so much time identifying what still needs improvement that we sometimes forget to celebrate what's already improved. So today, give yourself some credit. Give yourself a round of applause. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are still participating in your own becoming. So as you move into this day, carry 5 questions with you. What is a hard decision that is asking for my courage? What part of my health is asking for my attention? What conversation is asking for my honesty? What experience is asking for reflection instead of regret? And finally, what part of myself deserves to be celebrated today. Because perhaps your inner hero is not some extraordinary person you're waiting to become. Maybe your inner hero is the person who has been quietly carrying you through every chapter already. The person who kept choosing, kept healing, kept learning, kept showing up, kept becoming. That person is you. So make the hard decision. Honor your health. Have the healing conversation. Reflect without condemning yourself. And every once in a while, turn around and recognize how far you've already come. Celebrate your inner hero. Let's go ahead and take one final deep breath in. Hold it. And as you slowly exhale, let's prepare ourselves to conquer the day. I want to close with this thought, this quote. This is from Eleanor Roosevelt. And Eleanor Roosevelt says this. Eleanor Roosevelt says, "You must do the things you think you cannot do." I want you to sit with that today. You must do the things you think you cannot do. How will you use that to fuel your day? Don't allow your negative self-talk and your saboteurs to stop you from achieving what you know is necessary to become who you were born to be. Listen, I love you. Have an amazing day. To God be the glory. Goodbye.